Εξομολογήστε το Κύριο διαγραφός, αλληλούια, ότι στον αιώνα το έλεος αυτού, αλληλούια.
What do you think Britain's response will be?
Just wants to chat, man. What's your
second house?
He wants to talk to him, innit? He doesn't want to talk.
Generic oneness of God, and you believe in God a daughter or a wife or a son
How you doing, guys?
or no God, your faith.
Come on, that was a little that action, isn't it? Yeah.
That's on camera. You assaulted him as well.
Huh?
Assault.
199 sunglasses.
Yeah, why not? Like everything, I don't want to get these nice ones broken. Come on, Mansur used to calling me a bully. Do you really think I'm bully material? Look at the way I'm dressed. I look like I get bullied.
You want to level yourself with bullies?
Huh?
Do you want to become a bully?
Not particularly, no. Mansur, you're free. I want to discuss on our work today. We talked
He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to discuss.
He doesn't want to discuss. Okay, so on a live stream, you said that I was a bully and that I was a child,
should have
and
said
that my
that,
arguments are incompetent.
I've moved away from him. He comes back again, second.
So again, the Dawa team wants to utilize the use of the police in a civil dialogue on why I believe the continuity argument that I posed to him on a live stream is both sound and valid.
Learn, then we will get you arrested.
Okay, if you get me arrested, I guarantee you it won't go well for the Muslims at the park. Why? Because on the news it will be labelled that a 16-year-old is arrested at the persecution of Dawagandists like yourself because you're too scared about defending Islam and your deen, because you're unaware of your deen besides from advertising it to little jahil Christians who are unlearned in their faith. Now again, I don't see why any Muslim would not like to dialogue with a young 16-year-old Christian on why they believe Christianity is true, seeing the insurgency of young people coming to a God-conscious state to which they are trying to pull young boys into Christianity. So I don't see why. I mean, he's just threatened to call the police on me, which is great. And if that ever happens, I will smile with my face as I'm put in handcuffs.
Someone out there want to go through
Well, brother, I see someone that's struggling to have a dialogue on camera.
Listen, camera,
Simply, I like to engage in debates. If you feel uncomfortable at my premise, I'm happily fine to leave. But I do genuinely believe that there's no epistemic justification in believing that book to be from God. And I believe that the inherent contradictions within the text will also lead us to accuse that this cannot be from God. Okay. And this child is not learning, and this child is not learning Christianity.
It's not enough. Which is.
You want to talk to him or you want to talk to him?
So did you see that I've been able to use formal language
You are talking to
in
us.
my discussion of religion?
No, yeah, you can.
So this is what happens when you run away from me in Leicester Square, and when you run away from me. So every time that you say you're child, it means just the fact that you're silent can.
Abu Hadir, end it.
Oh, I'm yes. So let's label me as a racist, even though. Okay, I'm a fascist.
Can you define the word fascism, please?
Racist people.
How about Muhammad?
People like him.
So when Muhammad tells people are raising heads, would you talk to Muhammad? Because according to Hadith, right, on the day of judgment, people will intercede. There will be a line of prophets, and every other prophet besides from Muhammad will not intercede for you, and it's only Muhammad that will intercede for you. And Muhammad, being racist, according to him, he would reject Muhammad as a true prophet from God. And if he rejects that premise, you would want to have a dialogue with me, sir, because I believe I can prove to you and demonstrate that Muhammad is a false prophet. Now, I noticed you from Leicester Square. I've seen you from Leicester Square. I tried to have a dialogue with you at Leicester Square. Now you're at the corner preaching to Christians or atheists, which are called conscious, and I'm inviting you, if you're not a jahil within your religion, to have a dialogue with me on why you believe your faith is overall going to be from God. If this be an inductive or adductive case for your religion to be true, I happily invite you to discuss on Islam. So would you speak to me, Sheikh? So you have an honorific title within Islam, and you refuse to dialogue on me on why you believe Islam is to be
I
true.
don't dialogue. I
So
don't
what do you do at the
dialogue.
park?
I don't dialogue.
So what do you do at the park?
You claim that you know all the surah 140
No, I don't.
of Quran.
I don't.
You say,
I don't.
then you say
So
you are lying.
I said
say
I
you are
read.
lying.
I said I read. I
No,
never said I
you say that you
memorized
lying.
the Quran.
Then you say you
I
are
never
lying.
claimed this.
Why did you say
So here's the
that?
thing, I have a
You know,
possessed
don't
understanding
lie.
of the
You know, if
theology
somebody
posited
lies,
within the
I'm
early
gonna
scholars
accept it.
of
Yes,
Islam.
you lie.
Right? So how
You
about this?
accept, you say you
Challenge me with debate.
No, I'm not challenging nobody.
Okay, so
but
you just
you
wanna
were
insult me.
lying that when you say that
Have you
you
read the
know,
Bible, sir?
you know, yes, I
read-
know the
how
Bible.
many books in the
I
Bible?
know Bible.
How many books in the
So
Bible?
many
How
books,
many
you
books
know,
in the Bible?
nobody bloody read it.
What's the first book in the
nobody
Bible?
book it.
I'm going to ask you to give a message to the LGBT community. Yes. Why did God kill the homosexuals?
I love my brothers and sisters in humanity, and I believe that LGBTQ is a sin. We believe that homosexuality is an abomination. There you are.
So you think they should be killed? You think they should be killed?
You already said don't.
God killed them. So you believe God killed them, and you believe they should be killed?
You said we should honor life.
Wait a second.
Just because you disagree.
God
Brother,
killed
let him
the
answer,
homosexuals.
so-
Your God.
The Bible said.
Now you're not talking to me. Look, he wants to talk to me now. He's not talking to me. Do you want to talk to me? Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. Now let's talk. So, God killed the no. He wants so much to talk now. He's running away. So, God killed the homosexuals. Your God. Your God, speak to me. Your God killed the homosexuals. Tell the LGBTQ community, why did God kill the homosexuals? Go on, speak, go on, tell me. So why did God, in your belief, kill the homosexuals? And should the homosexuals be killed now?
Can you calm down? Can you calm down? You're stepping up to me. Can you calm down?
You're
You're stepping up to me. You have to calm down.
Now, I want to hear. It's okay.
Calm down.
I was here.
Calm down. You stepped up to me.
You have
I'm
entered
facing
here.
this way. Can you calm yourself
Right.
down?
You come down. Now,
instance are you
so
talking
why did Christian God
In what sense?
command to kill the homosexuals?
Give me the instance. Don't just say.
Aha.
God gives
Are you denying and rejecting that? Are you denying?
Allah gives the same judgment.
I'm talking. Oh,
making it fair.
you've
We're
changed.
saying
I'm talking to him.
God's
No, you're
divine
speaking
So,
to me, Mansur.
did the Christian God command to kill the homosexuals in the olden times? And why? And why? Why?
Absolutely.
Tell the LGBTQ community.
Exactly. So first, I do believe that the LGBTQ are living a sinful life that will lead into eternal damnation.
Should they be killed according to God?
That was what refers to.
But he killed them earlier on.
Yes, but Sodom,
They were killed by God, your God, earlier on.
because Sodom,
So why did
Sodom,
God change his mind
Sodom
not
and
to kill
Gomorrah,
them now?
for example, and also the ceremonial
Why did-
Gomorrah, for example, and also the ceremonial.
Why did God
Mansur, stop interrupting me.
Now.
No, we didn't say he
Answer
changed
the
his
question,
mind.
no waffling.
Okay, so to say that God changes in your sense that you're invoking it, it's just going to lead to some issues. That's my first point.
Question I asked
My
is this.
second point,
Why
I'm going
did
to,
God
firstly,
kill initially
I am going to go down all the points that he brought up if he doesn't interrupt me, and if he's not being like a bully like he accuses me. So, firstly, we need to contextualize the reading of the Old Testament with the ceremonial laws of the Mosaic Law, to which, according to Matthew 8, is fulfilled within Christ at the temple burning at 70 AD. Secondly, the crimes of Sodom and Gomorrah isn't exclusively being gay. Right? It's also, for example, when the angels in Genesis 19 went to them, they tried to engage in sexual immorality with these people, and their crimes also being included as bestiality. So their sexual crimes is not like that of the sexual crimes of the LGBTQ community at the time of 2025. So, contextualizing the Mosaic Law no longer being applicable according to the Christian worldview, and contextualizing the crimes of the Old Testament outlined within the described elements of the Old Testament, we understand that the ceremonial laws allow for stoning, and that stoning was used in the case of extreme sexual immorality, but is no longer applicable now, and actions in the Old Testament are not done like they are now.
God, your God, the Christian
Yes.
God, killed the homosexuals because they were committing the homosexual acts, as well as, according to you, bestiality.
Yes.
Now, was that a heinous crime in the sight of God?
Yes.
So God killed them.
Yes.
But he doesn't kill them anymore.
Correct.
Why?
Because the ceremonial laws of the Mosaic Covenant, according to Matthew 8, are now fulfilled.
The God who considered homosexual activity a crime does not consider homosexual activity a crime now.
No.
He changed his mind.
No. That's the ceremonial law. So firstly, we need to...
So,
Mansur.
Did God... that's it.
So...
We've heard the answer.
No.
It doesn't justify to the LGBTQ community that God changed his mind. He considered it was heinous.
What is considered
but he
change?
doesn't consider it heinous anymore.
So
that
the sin...
That's how you are so inconsistent.
I'm not inconsistent. No.
May God guide you and your Reformed theology.
Okay, so firstly, ladies and gentlemen, we need to say that the sin of homosexuality is still a sin within Islam, and I'm going to track you up on this actually. So Mansur, you understand when I said the ceremonial law, it is the punishment of the crime of homosexuality and not the sin itself. Now, so Mansur, you can't make a case for harassment because you came up to me and having a dialogue with me. So Mansur, I said the sin stays consistent, but the ceremonial law, okay, so ladies and gentlemen, he's going to call the police because I tried to answer a question that he gave, and when I gave an answer on the ceremonial prudence of the Old Testament compared to the moral legislation of the New Testament, he's then confused a sin still being a sin and the punishment therefore changing. He's reporting me to the police, even though on several times I have attempted to dialogue with him either online or in person at the park. The park is for freedom of speech. It is not for little jahils like him to threaten me with police time. So I'm going to try to test my luck. If I get arrested, God have speed on me. So Mansur, I feel like I really want to get done with harassment. So Mansur, what is the, so according, not 4 times.
He's walked away from you.
Yes.
So don't walk up to
him.
So
actually, he hasn't approached me 4 times. He has walked
away from you to stop getting conflict.
So he invited me to have a discussion, firstly.
And now he's
secondly,
not. Now he's not.
Secondly, this is Speaker's Corner. This is freedom of speech.
And I can ask you to leave if I want.
Okay, that's great. So secondly, I just want to make it clear that this is not the 4th time he approached me.
Maybe he doesn't want to talk to you.
And maybe I want to have a dialogue with you. So, again, I only approached him twice today. Once when a Christian couldn't give an answer to his question, and the second time where he invited me to have a dialogue with him. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care if I get arrested. I think it's quite funny if I get arrested because of Mansur. So they can arrest me or get me kicked out. I think it's funny. So they can do that. I mean, college is already watching my videos and kicked me out. So, bro, do whatever you want, Mansur. But all I know is that you're insecure about your deen. You're scared and you're running away again from a 16-year-old. There have been new iterations of apologists consistently throughout his 25 years of supposed ministry of dawah, and every single time they have dialogued with him, he's either ran to the police or ran away with his tail held high. God bless anyone.